took that away? I think they just be doing some of the dumbest shit on YouTube. They be fucking it up for the people that is content creators. Cause some of the stuff that they should have on there, they don't have it no more. It's like what you see on other people.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, y'all hear these damn crickets in the background again.
Y'all gonna have to join my damn membership so I can get the hell out of the damn outside.
They probably gonna be like, what difference would it make? Then I can do it in other places, and I won't have to just do it at nighttime. And I might be by myself talking, but I still can do it in other places.
How was your day?
Who, me?
No, the crickets.
Um, girl, I ain't been doing too good.
Oh no, that's not
I
good to hear.
haven't. I haven't been doing too good. Like yesterday, I had cooked.
Yes, I could cook. I could bake. I could do a whole lot of things.
But I just had like a bad day, and I was making a plate. I made a plate for my grandmother, and I made me a plate.
Girl, like, why I dropped the damn plate?
Oh no.
I was like, I don't even want to eat now.
Mess up your whole appetite and mood, huh?
The whole damn thing.
I did end up eating, but I didn't eat what I wanted to eat that night. But
I
so
bet it
much
was good.
freaking stuff has happened, y'all, on YouTube. For real. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to offend anybody. But it's my channel. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna say it, but I'm not gonna be offensive. You know what I'm saying? Because I was this morning, I stayed up real late, real late. I was up early this morning, and
Girl, Deanna. Deanna, what you shading people for on your damn lives?
She always shade people. I don't think that's new.
no, it is new. And why the person or persons never said anything?
Who was she
I know
shading?
I heard it. I know I heard it. She shaded Reed, and
Oh,
I heard she shaded James, and I'm
that's
like,
what
what
I
the
heard.
hell?
What you shading people for? You got too much up you trying to act like you too much that you not.
Like sometimes I watch her, and I was watching her like this morning. I was just like, she was like, y'all know how I am about my likes, where my music is.
Mm-mm.
So when she was like, such and such, how many likes do I have? And they said 45.
Oh no.
She said, so she started playing her music. And then it's just, she got this cockiness to herself now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
girl, you still not big. You still in the beef sector. But she basically is trying to be like, you know how QB is when before he do his lives, he like wait for a long time until people like his videos
Mm-hmm.
for him to start, doing commentary, whatever. And I think that's what she's trying to do. But yeah, she did shade Reed, and I don't understand what's going on. And
Were
it was
they ever
people.
friends or cool?
I don't know, but she do come in her lives though. I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was people in the chat talking about Reed for real. And they saying you lying, girl. I don't know. They saying you lying. They
But
saying that you be fabricating stories and stuff. I don't
who
know.
be fabricating stories?
They said that about Reed. That's,
Um,
that's what was said.
Mm.
Like, ain't you cool? Why can't you say that to her behind the scenes?
But are they really cool or do they just tolerate each other? I mean, like,
I
and
don't know.
they just tolerate each
I
other
don't.
till
I don't
somebody
really know who is
say or
cool
do
with who in
something.
this sector. I
Right.
don't really
I
know
don't think.
because
Hmm.
just as of recent, for some strange reason, Goddess has been like attacking Goddess and Madam 81 has been attacking Reed, like really attacking her. Like they've been doxing her, like badly. And I'm just like, why? I thought y'all ass said y'all was done with the beef sector. So why y'all still over here?
Hey,
And
Bird Bird.
the crazy thing is that they're teaming up with Rita. And I'm like, I thought Rita was gone. I thought she said she stopped doing commentary.
Rita is gonna be gone as long as people um don't pay her no attention.
Girl,
So.
and
Hmm.
Rita told me yesterday, and while she was live or whatever, she told me that damn Rita is talking about she selling some kind of package that she'll write some jokes and roasting gags for you for $69. I'm like, what?
Rita not even funny to me, and she can't even spell
Right.
or read.
That
So
part.
I mean,
That part.
you sure it wasn't 69 cents?
That part.
I'm like, that girl is illiterate. She ain't write no jokes and she ain't even funny.
I don't
Girl,
know.
bye. Go back to
I
school,
feel
girl.
like
Learn how to read and write. Get you a speak and spell. Get you one of them little leapfrogs or something, girl.
I just feel like we haven't seen the worst yet in the beef sector. Like
Mm-hmm.
people that say that they stand with certain people, those people are really not your friends. They really don't. They're not really here to network with you. They're really here just to they'll 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 kick it in your chat and be
Mm-hmm.
cool with you for the moment, but they're doing that to gain some type of knowledge on you so they can use against you in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And
Uh,
it's,
do you, do you see Bird Bird Chopper?
I see you. What do you
What
want?
she want to say hello? She said,
What
"Hey."
do you want?
No, you ain't.
I see you.
Hey, Bird Bird.
Hey. I'm trying to ignore these damn mosquitoes.
But you
Killing
know
me.
what?
It's
Here's
like
the
being in the
thing.
damn south.
People will probably be in her chat just to see what information she gon' provide. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
To
they
gather
be trying to
information.
make it seem like her content don't be facts, and I know Reed do be having facts on people. She's known for that in the beef sector. You get what I'm saying?
You know, she may have facts, but it be so repetitive. It be the same people, the same stuff all the time, honestly. And
But
you
don't we
know,
all talk about each other in the beef sector? That's
I
all we do.
understand, but it be mainly about specific people. It be constantly like if she would just change it up. You know what I mean? And maybe go a month without talking about certain people. Then when she talk about them, it'd be more interesting. But when it's like all day, every day, it's just like, come
I
on
think for
now.
me it is repetitive because a
Mm,
lot of times I do like listening to Reed, but sometimes
mm,
when you're talking about the same people, I don't be wanting to really hear it. But I mean,
mm-hmm,
I understand that's your channel. You do what you're gonna do on your channel.
mm-hmm.
But at the same, see, that's why you don't see me go live a lot. And even when people try to beef with me, I don't even care. I don't care.
Right,
I don't give a damn. I mean, see, this is
mm-hmm.
what y'all do. I don't do that.
Right,
That's not my ultimate goal to be um beefing with somebody in no sector. I don't want to be beefing
right.
with somebody. So that's me coming on, doing my videos here and there, doing like, little conversations. And sometimes I'll be like
Mm-hmm,
jumping in people's chats and stuff. Like last
mm-hmm.
night I was in iBabes, or that was early this morning. I'm like, girl, why do you go live so early in the damn morning?
Maybe it's her hours. Maybe she sleep in the day and then she do her lives in the night in the middle of the night because that's when she might work and she work in the day. Maybe this is the
Surprisingly,
hour
it
she
was a
sleep.
lot of people in her live. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'm have become the new Pizarro in the sector when I drop in the chat. Look, I'm being shady. But it was a nice amount of people in her chat last night,
Hmm.
well, early this morning, and I was just like, who's up at this time?
But it depends on what time early in the morning you're talking about, because everybody's early could be somebody's late.
I just think if you're gonna be, you know what, I really do kind of know why she may be shading you too, because you've been shading her counterparts. Rita is one of her counterparts, I guess.
It's one of who counterparts, Deanna's.
Deanna's, because she
Oh
cool with
yeah.
damn Rick. So
Uh,
aren't all of them cool?
I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, I don't think they. I think they just tolerate each other. Do I think they really like each other? No. And I think that when people start going after people for, and you don't really know why, I think they just tired of faking the funk and just tired of them, and just want to get it out the way.
Right. I don't know.
That's what I think. I think she just got tired of playing nice with her, and she just like, shit, I'm gonna just shade her. But why can't you shade her? I mean, don't people who are friends shade each other occasionally? Now, did she drag her or did she shade her?
I don't. I just
That's
she
the
was shading.
difference.
She was shading her. She
Right.
wasn't
If
really
it's
dragging her. She was like it was shady and it was noticeable. That's what I'm saying.
right, but if it's shade, it's shade. If it's dragging, that's different. If she just joked about her, but if she like attacked her and
I
drug
don't
her and
think
really
she was
went in on
dragging her.
her,
I think it was more so she
a
was
little
trying
tap
to
on the
make it.
shoulder.
Yeah, she was trying to make it seem like, look, I know what you be doing. Like
Hmm.
you need to stop. Blah blah blah,
Hmm.
or else, you know, or whatever. But
Oh, tapping on the shoulder, like I'm gonna shade you a little
I
bit.
don't watch them enough to really know what's going on. But I did hear that, and I
Hmm.
was just like, where's all this shade coming from? And I know you be in her chat. I know you be in her
Hmm.
chat because I hear her when she speaks to you, and I'm just like, what's up with all of that?
Well,
And that's
maybe it is because of Rita. Could be. Who knows?
I don't know.
But is Rita really the one to be trying to step up for? Because you know Rita got a history of flipping on people real quick.
You know
So,
what? That's why I try to like keep my distance with people. Like when certain if I like a certain person, I
hmm.
usually don't even mention it. I won't even mention it on my live because I just don't want to be in the midst of it. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, but me and Deanna, we ain't cool no more. So I mentioned it. I mentioned it, but I was just like, this is a little shady. Like, I mean, and you are openly doing this, and people in the chat is openly talking about her. And I
Hmm.
know she wouldn't do that to you in the chat. Like, if you
Hmm.
drop down in her chat, she wouldn't do that to you. She wouldn't let people just be dragging her while she's live or whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
She'll
Hmm.
immediately block them. But
Well,
anyway, that's that. What else been going on? Jay Wilson, when he went to damn Las Vegas and Mark was somebody was in the room, one of his whores.
it looked like it was Mark. Maybe it was Mark, or maybe he
I
got
don't
a
think
Mark
it was
lookalike. I don't
Mark.
know.
Mark is a little bigger than that. That looked like it was a skinny
But
person.
Mark could have lost weight.
Maybe he did from all that damn drinking.
Yeah. Oh, Mark's a drinker.
Yeah, you didn't know
Mm-mm.
that.
I know he was drunk that New Year's or something, but he sounded drunk. But I didn't.
According to iBabe, she said he was falling all out and stuff in the background, and you could hear it. But see, what I was a
Well,
little confused about when I was watching iBabe, you kept saying that he had showed him on camera, but I had to watch it a few times to actually see that part because she
oh
kept
yeah.
pausing it and doing her commentary or whatever. And when I looked at it, I was like, he was being shady. He was trying to prove to people in the sector that he still got a man.
Well,
Or
there
make
was
sure
some.
he's with
Listen,
somebody.
well, Lipstick, I said it was a trip to try to save their relationship or something. But you know, that's probably why Mark drank, because he he don't want to.
I don't think it was a trip. And then you know what? You a cheap ass bastard. You a cheap motherfucking bastard. I agree with iBabe. On none of that video did you ever show any type of disgust towards the room that you was in. You were more so bragging about being in a jacuzzi and all of this other crazy stuff. But you went and told the hotel, if I babe, you should do this. Call Vegas. Had him see that damn video of him lying. He lied to them so he could have a free room. So his whole trip could be comped.
Well,
So
he
he could
told the
have a
people
you
call.
a
He said go
cheap
on and call.
motherfucker. You a cheap motherfucker. And I know you do get money on YouTube talking about, and I don't care about these people, what they say about what I do with my money. Bitch, you do care, or else you wouldn't have said it, ho.
Mm, wow.
So what else been going on that you know about?
Not much. So this thing with Dovey and uh Pastor Tits. So they say Dovey finna put papers on him for harassing and bullying. That what she said.
Dubby, you harass people. You ain't old and sweet, ho. I watch your videos, ho.
Mm. So that's what they said. But he do go too hard. But see, the thing about it is that she
She
sat up
came on
there.
here doing that to him.
But my
So
thing is, you okay? So he did that whole, Dovey in a bad way, y'all, and giving her $20 and doing all that because people was talking about how he was doing her and how he was dogging out her vacation. So he did that to save face. But then, like I said, 24 to 48 hours later, after he gave her the money, he started, dragging her and talking
Mr.
about her and
Wilson
stuff.
has been dragging her from day one.
Hmm.
Yeah, she used to come on his panel and stuff, but he used to be using her videos, making fun of her videos.
Hmm.
I've watched several of his lives when he did that, and I'm just like, well, Dubby, why are you still over here acting like he your friend? He not your
But
friend, ho.
he hold grudges. He ain't even over Chicken Gate. He ain't over Chicken Gate. He ain't never gonna be over Chicken Gate. He always gonna hold that. Him
Chicken
and his
gate.
him and his other ugly friend, they hold grudges for long periods of time
What's chicken
for
gate?
life. When she said that he got kicked out the church for stealing the biggest piece of chicken and uh
Dovey, that is not the reason why he got kicked out the church. That was the wrong. That's the wrong. He did get kicked out, but it wasn't for no chicken. Okay. I'll tell y'all one day.
mm.
Come for me if you want to, ho. I got something on your whole ass.
So he now this Vegas thing, I do believe that he my thing was they said he was sitting up there with the windows and all that open, bringing in the hot air. So,
It just he was so when I watched the video that because I watched it a few times, rewinding it back just to see if I could see this person that she kept mentioning. And I did go on the community wall and I saw the guy standing, you could kind of see them peeping out the thing, but to me that
mhm.
didn't look like Mark. That looked like
It
that
did
might have
look
been
like Mark. It
your
looked
kid.
like Mark. It looked like Mark because Mark is not attractive, and that man was not attractive, and he got a swole up face
How did you
and big.
see him? I didn't see him. I paused the video. I blew it up. I did not see the person at all. I
He
saw
got
a
the picture
silhouette
on
of
his
the person
community
he
wall.
was
If you go to his picture, on his community
Yeah,
wall,
I
it's
saw that.
clearer,
And I
and
babe
you
showed
look
that
at it.
person.
It looked like that boy. That
There
man.
was another man. He a hoe. He met that man at the damn gym.
It looked like him.
You met him at the gym. Fuck Grinder. You met him at the gym.
And one of the things that somebody, I think it was iBet, or somebody said about him collecting all that money and he didn't even play no slots or show himself playing slots, but he told the people he was going to gamble a little. So he,
I thought he said that if they wanted to send him some money, he would go. He said he didn't never really do any gambling or anything. Then he spoke on somebody being there, some singer being there. See, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just paying
hmm
attention to whatever
John
iBay was
Legend.
trying to prove. It was John Legend. You sure it wasn't on William McCoy?
First of all, Mary McCray not a singer. He ain't even a dresser, okay? And because he was going to see George Wallace, and
You sure it wasn't Maddie?
I don't even think him and Maddie cool like that. Okay, I really don't.
Call me, Maddie. Call me. you remember,
She
you
don't
remember
even pop
saying
in his
that?
lives or nothing. Like, she probably
I
got
thought
him
she
on
did
block
address him
mode.
once. I thought she did address him once or twice before.
Once 4 years, 4 or 5 years ago.
I don't know,
Okay.
but anyway.
And then, uh, so anyway, so then Debbie that told her that she's supposed to be getting evicted, but yet she ain't packed up her stuff yet.
I thought that hoe was living with her daughter.
No, she was visiting her daughter.
Why? Because she was getting kicked out.
No, because she said that she had a house guest that had dogs that was pissing on everything. And so what she did was basically said she was going to visit her daughter, so that the lady had to leave her house
That
because she
don't
didn't want to leave
sound
the lady in
right.
the house.
That
So
don't
she went to,
sound right. But you getting evicted though. Why you getting evicted? And you got a house guest.
she don't
Was
have a
that
house
your
guest
roommate?
anymore.
Was that your roommate? Sus.
No, she don't have a house guest. It was a friend that came with her dogs and stuff. And so the dogs was
Do
fucking up the
y'all really
carpet.
believe that what that hoe be saying to y'all? Because I don't believe nothing she said.
I don't even
Everything
care, to
is
be honest with
fabricated
you,
for her.
because
Everything is
that's
fabricated.
her situation. Because if she, who knows if any of them.
Did Pizarro get cursed out by misunderstood today or yesterday?
I don't know if Pizarro got cussed out by that lady.
That's what that. It sounded like that's what that lady was saying when she cursed her out on her channel, the one I was mentioning to you.
Oh, that
Max.
lady,
Hmm.
Max
Said you
Boozy.
let a drug head curse you out or something. That's what I heard her say.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't pay attention to that's meth head anymore because she lied too. But they all lie. People do a lot of shit over here to for viewers' sake. What this person say? Hey, Chopper. Do y'all remember when he said it was going to be wedding in Vegas? Well, see, that's the thing.
I know I saw that. I saw that in the hell that was you that said that in damn iBabes chat that it was gonna be a wedding. No, I don't remember it because I don't
No,
really
I
watch
heard
it.
him. If he said it was going to be a wedding, he said the other day that he went for a birthday. So, well, he lied too. He lied so much, so he don't even remember the lies he tell. So,
So are y'all trying to say that he got married to damn he may have got hitched while he was down there? Because I mean talking about because the Mirage is getting to move to Hollywood. I ain't never heard that. That don't even make any damn sense.
not even. But he went out there. I think he just went out there. He said it was for a birthday. He had guests, and he said it was a birthday party. Somebody was celebrating a birthday. Is exactly what he said.
Do he
He
still
went
got
out there
that
because people
baby?
were celebrating a birthday. He didn't mention no wedding when he came back, so maybe he thought he was gonna get married, and then it didn't happen the way he wanted it to happen.
Was they sleeping in separate rooms?
Probably.
Or they could have had maybe he could have had two like can't you have like two rooms in a hotel?
Hmm.
Depending if
Usually
it's
a
like
suite has usually suite has 2 rooms.
why you get two
You think he
rooms?
was
I
supposed
thought
to get
y'all was
hitched, but they
together.
broke up, so he didn't want to pay.
Girl, if you don't girl or guy, if you don't know by now, Jay Wilson has been paying that bitch forever. If you don't know, he has been. That's what he
Well,
does.
why Mark got to be the bitch? The bitch is the one that's paying, ain't
Girl, I don't care. They both bitches.
it?
I ain't friends with
I'm
neither
just saying the
one of them.
bitch is the Wilson, not the other one. The other one just trying to get what he could get. Little booty, little dangalang, and some money. And a few
He ain't
drinks.
he ain't getting no dang like. For
I'm
sure.
sorry, he well, the
He ain't getting
Vaina,
no
whatever
dime
it
bag.
is. Well, we know he ain't blowing nobody back out, period. Not with that little old micro pain. We know that much. That's why he's so angry. He taking all them little herbal things
He
and shriveled
did
his
look
little
kind of like
his little penis then became a clitoris, a small clitoris, and he a
he did
bitch.
look kind of like he was forcing to show his audience that he was in Vegas because
Well,
that
he
video
said he
wasn't
did.
even that long.
He said he does that for a reason. He said he put the pictures up there for a reason. He said he put the pictures up there, kind of just
He
that's
tried to shade in
that guy
his
did.
video. He tried to shade SB because he gonna say somebody had came here, but they had did a time share. He said that. Look, I listen to everything. If I'm watching this
Mhm.
something, I pay attention.
But I mean, so what if he did a timeshare? I mean, he was gonna get some rooms just to sit there for a little bit and watch a video and listen to somebody, and you have to come out of pocket, and you've been paying. So I mean,
He
who
went
who the
because
fool?
he was trying to show them up.
Right. But who
He
the
was
fool?
trying
Because
to show
if you
himself that
right, but who the fool? The one that is paying and had to get a refund, or the one that's getting it for free? If they just
right
have to go
because he
listen to
didn't have to
somebody
get
for an hour or two.
he didn't have to get a refund. Nothing was wrong with his room. According to the
Mhm,
video that iBabe was showing that
mhm.
she dissected, there was nothing wrong with his
I mean,
room at
of course
all.
not. Well, we know
He
he
is a
cheat. We know
cheap
he cheat.
ass motherfucker.
Right. When he say he tell you he cheat, he tells you it ain't no secret.
He telling
Just
yeah,
like
because I
when he
don't
buy his,
blame him.
he go to the consignment place to get his furniture. He go to Burlington to get his shirts. You know, wherever where they a little
There's
off.
nothing wrong with going to Burlington's. Burlington's is they
I'm
still
just
name brand
saying,
stuff.
right? But I'm saying he not gonna go to the actual store. He gonna go get them somewhere where they're cheaper.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing wrong with Burlington, but I'm saying he gonna save. He gonna spend as less as possible to, But what caught me was he dyed his beard. That's the part that I got. Like you lost some weight and now you dyeing your beard, and then you want to talk about people looking old. Let me tell you something. You got some sunk in eyeballs, baby. Yo, you losing the fat in your face, but not the fat in the waist.
Girl, we don't
Your
know why
face
he
is getting
losing that
sunk
weight.
in, and your head is looking like a little bobblehead.
We have no idea why he's really losing that weight. It's been rumored that his ass had when he had surgery, but I really don't. If he's so cheap that he can't, he got to get a refund on a damn
Hmm.
hotel that he actually had a good time at. He did not pay for no damn surgery.
But my thing is, even if he got surgery, that's not the point. The point is, you got surgery, and then you always trying to body shame somebody. That's the problem. So
I
you,
want to
if
see
you
the
did it,
bottom of your body. Show the bottom of your
you
body. Do
know
you
what?
have a baby
Somebody
big
had a video.
lips?
Lipstick Alley had a video of him doing a dance. I don't know. It looked like it was him
Was
dancing,
his
and
body big at the
he's
bottom?
still bottom heavy. He's still bottom heavy.
Still got a flat ass, but
He ain't
the
never really
front
had
part.
no big butt. He
I
had hips,
know,
but he ain't never really had no ass.
I know. But what I'm saying is
Mm.
your body big in the front still, except for that one part in the middle.
He got a lot of belly and no peen.
No meat in the middle.
No meat, no meat, no buns, and all goodness.
It's just shriveled up meat.
I told you he done taken all them herbals and then made his little pain shrivel into a clitoris. He got a
Herbal my
vagina now.
ass. Herbal my
He
ass.
got a vagina.
Herbal my ass.
That's why he always over there going off on people because he be PMSing over there.
So
But
what else
he's
been going on? Like I know we do talk a lot about him, but I mean he like the heart of the beef sector.
okay. So he had the nerve to do a lot talking about. He was talking about Kwani, and he had the nerve to talk about Kwani was talking. She's very homophobic, and she be talking. She was talking about dead people. dead relatives and shit like that. And he said, anybody talk about dead relatives, you don't put nothing by him. But I'm sitting here like, well, did you tell that to your friend over there, uh, Duchess, or did you tell that to James? Because they do that all the time. Did you say anything? And you always talk about somebody being homophobic, but yet they be over there talking about lesbians and doing all this other shit and talking about straight women and misgendering people. So let's save the
He
bullshit.
misgender people. He misgenders is
And
me.
he misgenders everybody.
He
And so then
misgender people. So he got an issue with his own gay self.
right,
He got an
that's
issue
what
with
Bless
that.
said. Why he don't like the fact that he gay. He always say same gender loving, but we said that a long time ago. And now she want to say, would you always say same gender loving, and but you don't like to say gay? Why is that? Because he doesn't like the word gay. He always says same gender loving. It gives it a little
Or
bit more something.
he's playing you bitches. He's playing you. And what I mean that he's playing you because his bitch ass has been out the closet for many years.
He said he
He has
has.
been out the closet for minty titty anti years.
He said he been out the closet for a long time. He
I
said that.
know. And I'm saying before the beef sector, he has been out the closet.
Right.
He has been out the closet,
But
and he
see,
tries to play that role with you all to try to make it seem like
mhm,
he likes women too. He don't like women. That's why
just
he's
because gay
pursuing
men
these
like titties
men.
don't mean they like women.
No, but he's the one to put it out there and say that he's bisexual. But
He ain't
the thing,
bisexual.
the
He
thing is,
bifocal, but he ain't
he's saying
bisexual.
that to try to keep his audience, but your audience is gonna stay there because the majority of your audience is women too, just like all of
Right.
us.
Right. And then he had the nerve. And then the thing about it is he always talk about Rico nasty and Rico perverted and Rico sleep with anything. But it ain't no different than when Duchess be over there always talking about slurping semen and peen and stuff. It has no difference.
He
He
be saying
perverted too.
that's why he lost his channel. That's why he
He
lost his
perverted too.
reputation.
So I mean, you calling out one person, but you ain't calling out the people you hang with. So and then uh mm, okay, so I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm saying. It's nothing about you,
Just
but
say
your
it.
friend
Just say it. Don't
Kimmy
say
have
my
the nerve to
friend.
be trying to talk
Don't say
about
my
that
friend.
envy man. She want to talk about that envy man, and she want to talk about he look like
Let me
Peter
say
Griffin.
this. Let me
Hmm.
say this. I have no friends on YouTube. Okay. Y'all are my peers.
Well, while she's sitting up there talking about calling him Peter Griffin, girl, you got a whole bunch of you got all this four necks up under you, girl. You sitting up here trying to whiten your teeth, you need to be thinning out that neck. I'm just gonna say you can't call somebody fat when you sitting over there. Come on now. You
What's
can't
up
do
with
that.
what's up with Ken?
With who?
Ken.
I don't know what's up with him.
You ain't been watching Ken. Ken been
No.
dragging. He been going
Mm.
he been going that read too. I'm like, what why? Why? It's like I don't know. I don't know. Talk about something else. Why y'all picking on her?
I mean, you act like Rick don't like Reed. Not Rick, but Reed don't pick at
She
people. She pick at
she
people
do,
too.
she do, she do, but I think she be responding to them. I don't really think that she really be coming after them.
And
She
sometimes I
do.
think that she misread what people say and take it personal, like it's her. And then she go in on people, but it ain't always
She
you.
said that it was her.
I'm not saying him. I'm talking about when people are saying things, and sometimes I think that she think they're
And
like
don't and
subliminally
don't
talking to
I'm
her, but
just
they don't be.
saying this. This is what had happened. Don't every time you do a damn list, you drag read in your list.
Her list is for other people, so she's just being fair and reading what's on the list and not leaving. I mean, what I think she leaves out is when they talk about James and people she like, because I'm sure they put them on the list. But she's,
Don't
I
put
don't,
me on the list.
I
Don't
don't
put
think
me
that
on
they.
the list because we will be going back and forth. I sometimes I listen to the lists. I'll be like, damn, am I gonna be on this list? I hope I ain't do no fuck. That's why I don't go live.
It's just a bit extra. It's just too extra. All that hand in the thing and that remote control. And listen, yeah, yeah, and and all that. broadcaster talk she be trying to do.
I like hers though better than QB because QB cannot read. So that's the other thing.
Right.
That was the issue this week. He did the tracker, which is bitch. That's the reason why your friend didn't want to do the damn tracker no more because your bitch ass can't read. You cannot read.
But
You
here's the
cannot
thing. It
articulate.
ain't no different than Pizarro non-read, non-speaking ass. She can't read nor can she speak.
But she
She had
don't
to
do
she had the
trackers and
nerve to
she
be
don't
on
do
she
this.
had to do she had the nerve to be on Lady Nika talking about she was saying what was she trying to say? Was she trying to say relatable? And she said reliable. She's just a whole her and W, you could tell they from the same school. They go went to the same school in Florida. Kimmy went to a better school in Florida. Kimmy might have went to a private school where they went to Florida public educational system.
I think they went to the prison school. Look, I'm just saying.
They said, I guess at the Florida education system, if you can count to 10, you
Because
can go to
no,
the next
because what's
grade.
her name is from Florida too, and she don't act like they're
Who?
Brianna.
Brianna has a challenge with some words and some understanding. She's a
But
little
I
bit
mean,
more, so
they have their
she might
they
have been in the gifted class for that school, but she has some struggles herself.
but they have their accent though. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Everybody from everywhere has their way of talking.
You know what? Let me tell you this. So they was up there talking about Tracy's husband because I guess Tracy's husband been cheating on her. And
No, I'm not gonna be going down that road.
hold on, I'm gonna go down that road because I think it was when Pizarro was trying to question her. And the woman said she didn't want to talk about it. She was like, well, I can ask questions, but Pizarro, you are not married. And you have the nerve to tell her, how could she get with somebody that didn't have no place to stay? But you don't have no place to stay. Ain't you staying with your baby daddy mama? Right? Like, ain't you rolling around in a car all day because you can't stay at the house? I mean, you can't be questioning this woman when you not far removed from the
You still
situation.
driving?
Yeah,
Didn't
she
you
is.
fuck up
She
your
is.
car? Did you fuck up your car when you ran
Right.
to
And she
step
gonna fuck up
home?
this next one. But my thing is you
Did you
sitting up
fuck
here
up your Tesla?
my thing is you sitting over here talking about this woman and her marriage, right? And she talking about, well, if you put it out here, then we could talk about it. But the thing about it is that when your shit was out here, you act like you didn't want to talk about it and you tried to breeze over it. So if that woman is having issues with her husband, leave her alone. Let her deal with it. If she made a mistake, that's her mistake. If she want to stay with that man, let her stay with that man. That ain't have nothing to do with you. Because I'm sure while you sitting up here doing the shit you do, your man is out there fucking around. I'm sure of it. Even though you say he ain't, I'm
Girl,
sure of it.
girl. Let me
So
say
let's
this.
so leave her and her marriage alone.
Let me say this. She
What?
told everybody that her man was fucking her sister. So duh, he is screwing other women and probably misses.
I mean, in that picture that they show, he looked like Bushwick Bill. So I don't know. What he look like.
So the saying what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I mean, I don't really watch Tracy, but I just think that it was
I
like,
mean, I don't have an issue
I
with
mean,
Tracy.
the woman is going through it, and the mistress is out here putting the woman business out here. They done got the woman reported
What
her
a
for
mistress.
the man was selling her medication, and now she can't get her medication. But I'm
Who's the
like,
mistress? That's what I want to know.
I
Tracy,
don't
come
know.
bring your ass up here and talk to me.
I don't know, but it's just like she going through a lot, right? And you wanna ask her about, and then say why the mistress didn't reach out to her so she could be on your show. Like, just very inconsiderate. You're a very inconsiderate bitch, for real. Like, you were real ignorant, inconsiderate bitch. And that's why I think that you know.
When people are like that, that's why they life keeps staying fucked up. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm,
When they want to do malicious things, that's
mhm,
why that's why you see people like Dovey. Yeah, I bother her a lot. But the thing is, that's why you see her going through a lot of shit because she has done shit to people in the
mhm,
past, and that's why it's coming back on her. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing
mhm.
with Jay Wilson. Shit coming back on him. He always getting caught up. We always hearing some damn grinder app. We always hearing the damn jacked app. We always
Mhm.
he was in the damn hotel with another man that wasn't Mark.
Well, see, Jay Wilson is led by money. Money rules him. Money is the be all end all for him. It's all about the money for him. So that's where his.
It's about the money, but it's not about the money.
Uh,
You messing up your reputation.
he don't care about his reputation. He always say this is a character, but it ain't a character
It's not a
because
character, bitch. That's
it's
you.
who you are.
You know how I know it's you? I got some evidence on your ass. It was by mistake, but I got some evidence on your ass, and I'm putting the pieces together. And your ass is who we think you are. We are exactly who you are. Exactly who we think you are, and it fell in my lap. Not nobody sent it to me. It fell in my lap, and it's just like it's just coming. You always being exposed. Always being exposed. I ain't even got to do nothing. I'm just watching. I'm just looking. What's next? What's next to the puzzle?
That's crazy. So something fell in your lap behind him, but see,
This fell in my lap. I was freaking on my personal page.
you don't have to share. You don't have to share right
I'm
now.
sure a little. I was on one of my personal pages, social media pages, and I was, looking through my friends list, and I just happened to come across a picture, and his whole ass was in the damn pictures with this person that is a porn star.
What?
Hugged up with his ass.
A porn star?
A gay porn star that's DL.
What?
Why you acting so brand new? You know the dude he a hoe anyway.
No, I'm talking about the post op part, not the whole part.
Hoe, hoe,
The porn star part.
hoe. But
Wow.
that was,
I
I
mean, you
mean,
know he a hoe.
you know how you like looking at something. Like I'm just
Mhm.
scanning through the pictures, and I'm like, don't I know that person? Don't I know that
Oh
person? I went
wow.
back. I was like, that's that person. What you doing on this picture?
Oh wow. Well, you
And
know he a pervy.
it was a recent picture.
You know he a pervert. He a little freaky pervert.
Jay Wilson, Sister Wilson, whatever you want to call yourself is, you travel for dicks. Notice I said
He solicits penis too. So
remember I said it just like Dobis say dick. So why was you really in Vegas traveling? Dick.
and you know what? And he always keep bringing back about Kwani crying in Vegas, and that was 4 years ago, and y'all was cool at the time. So why you keep bringing it up? That's so stupid. Like y'all and her were talking. Y'all was cool. She confided in you, but you always want to bring it up. See, y'all want to confide in people, but for them to turn around and use it on you, that's just stupid. 4 years ago.
Not a friend to anybody. Just like I could
He ain't
believe
afraid of nobody. You could tell that from him and Vivian.
I think he talks about Vivian behind her back. I don't
Oh,
know.
he can't stand Vivian. He tolerate her. He can't stand her because Vivian always want to
And
do
he
things
talk
for him.
about her.
He probably do.
How many
Shit,
minutes I been on here? I'm getting tired of these bugs.
50 minutes. Right.
But I mean, I guess it's been hasn't been dry because that's what Lady Nika said. Lady Nika said that the sector has been dry. But Lady Nika, let me say this to you, bitch. The sector is dry because your dumb ass have not been scamming nobody. Because every time we look around, you always in a storyline. So it's because you have stopped doing your scammerizations. That's why ain't nothing going on. Because
Mm,
technically, like it's only certain people in the sector that be doing stuff all the time, for real, for real. And then just everybody else is just talking about it.
mm. You know what is? Let me tell you what's off-putting. Less than that weird ass nervous giggle she do all the time.
She
It's so
kept saying, "I
off-putting.
forgot how she sound. I didn't even know she was still around."
She is.
No,
And
I
she's
knew she
still
was there.
around,
I thought that she
mispronouncing
was in.
words and being ignorant.
I thought she was in iBabe chat. I'm like, everybody like you, iBabe.
Mm,
But
mm, mm.
outside of that, I
And
mean,
you know what? iBabe is not an ugly girl. iBabe is real pretty.
she is.
She's real pretty.
Outside of that, I mean, what has really been going on? I really need you to check out that video though. It's on my
Hmm.
community wall.
Hmm.
I think her name is Max Bougie or whatever. Y'all need to check out that video. She dragging this the
Who she?
Pizzada's.
Um,
She dragged her down, and Pizzada's couldn't say shit.
was
She
she
met her
talking?
man
She was.
finally.
She was on the live with the woman.
Yeah, she was on her panel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I'm like,
I'm not to
where's
watch
this?
that.
Who is this lady? Is the lady from another sector? I mean, I ain't never seen none of them people
Max.
that said that.
Max Boogie.
I ain't
Mm.
never seen none. No, I never seen her. I ain't never.
Is she
Have
from
y'all
this
ever talked
sector?
about her in the sector? I don't know. I think she the new queen of the sector though. The queen of 1,000.
Wow, she had 1,000 people in her chat or something.
I don't know. I wasn't watching
Oh.
it live. I went back and looked at it.
Um.
She did have a lot of people in her chat though. The
I'm gonna have
live
to
chat.
check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna check it
She's
out.
like not a small YouTuber either. Like she's small,
Mhm.
but she's not small. You get what I'm saying? She
Mhm.
on the level. She got more than me. Okay,
Mhm.
she's bigger than me.
Mhm.
She closer to 3,000 than I am.
They said your ex
But I don't know
friend
who she is.
uh Killer Kill was in Kwani chat uh when she was going off on Uncle Fester, the
That's her
Erdera.
friend.
Mm.
So
Trying to
he's
say he
showing back
different.
up.
He a different type of gay. He ain't gay like the gay she was talking about.
Who said that? Who told you this is dead? You heard somebody talking about that on their live?
Uncle Fester was talking about it.
Mhm. You ain't no different type of gay. The only difference, nah, you ain't no different type of gay. The only difference is you live with your mammy. You ain't got no man. You can't keep a man. Because
Oh,
when
you
they
can't
find
keep
out
them
what
if you
you do,
can if you taking their life, you can't keep them.
he don't do that to everybody. But I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
they running for a reason. They running away for a reason because they finding out that your truth. But um, outside of that, I mean, It's the same old, same old. We're at the same ending that we was
Right.
last week. We talking about the same people. The only
Mm-hmm.
person that we really didn't talk about is misunderstood.
Mm-mm.
And I
She
did
had,
hear some crazy stuff about her this week.
mm,
But you said stop watching her, so we want to speak on her.
yeah, that, mm-mm. I just can't with, mm-mm.
But I think Deanna, I think you need to be a woman about it and just be a woman about it and just approach her for real. Because I'm just like, I mean, don't be just shading her. I'm like, that's dirty because she don't do that to you when she come in when you come in her chat. I mean, that's just dirty. I don't care if y'all friends or not. Y'all cordial.
Right. But
But
again,
again,
people
as
don't know how to be
said,
friends with
Reed,
people.
none of y'all are friends.
People do not know how to be friends with other people. People don't know what friendship is. They don't understand it. These people are not friends. They
None
just
of you all
cordial.
are friends in this
They tolerate
sector.
each other.
None of you all are really friends in this sector. And when it all boils down, they will come for you when they want to come for you. See, when she come for me, I don't care. But see, she ran to the police. I didn't run to the police. She ran to the police behind somebody roasting and gagging her feet. But
And
she big
again,
and bad.
once more, you wasn't even the one that took the picture of the feet. The person who took the picture of the feet was the person she be
And
laughing and friends
she's
with.
still friends with that person.
Hmm. So, and you didn't ask
Still.
for the picture. The person took the picture on their own.
They
What's
was
up,
at the
conjured
gas
up?
station saw you seeing you.
Right. So that's who you need to be mad at. They was right up on
Right.
you. Right up on you.
They had to be on you for real, unless they just zoomed in, sis.
But they was in your area. They were that close to
They were
you.
right behind you.
They wasn't across the street. They was right up on you.
They was right behind. Do you know this? That she had lied and said that she was at Walmart. Bitch, that background was not Walmart.
That was some kind of
That
mom and
was not
pop gas
Walmart.
station.
She said that I had what's that called when you change the background or whatever? What's it called? Photoshopped
Photoshop.
it. She said I photoshopped. No, I didn't Photoshop. That was actual real food that you was standing in front of.
So you guys supposed to have photoshopped the crust on the feet too?
But first of all, if she
You
didn't
photoshopped that
never,
flat butt? You photoshopped all that?
if she wouldn't have never said anything, that's the whole thing right there. If you wouldn't have never played into it, nobody would have been giving me clout about the damn. They wouldn't have been like congratulating her, you got her ass or nothing like that. They would have just did what they normally do, bypass it and start talking about something else. But no, you the one made a big deal about it. So I don't know.
Cause it hit home. Shit, she knew them feet was crusty.
And then, girl, this how you know it hit home because she did a video right after that, and
Hmm.
she went live and showed her feet. But of course, she cleaned them. But she went live and showed her feet, and they still look nasty.
Like the rest of the person.
They still look nasty. But anyway, we will see y'all when we see y'all.
Right.
We was gonna try to do another live like during the week or whatever, but so much stuff has been transpiring.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Abe?
Why you coming late? Why you coming late to my
She
channel?
said, did I
She
just
just
hear it?
this hoe be up. She be up when we up.
She said, you just say Wilson was booed up in a photo with a what? That's what he said.
Girl, you gotta. What's your email? What's your? Because I know you'll put it out there. What's your email? And all of this is is allegedly for legal purposes.
That's what she just gave you her email.
Oh, okay. All of this is allegedly because you know that bitch will try to threaten and say he gonna take you to court. Bitch, you can't afford it.
He gonna take you to court and ask for a refund. He gonna pay
You
the
know what
lawyers
you're
and
gonna
ask for a
find out?
refund.
You know what you're gonna find out? I'm broke.
Because when he gonna be like, I want a refund. You guaranteed me a win.
You're gonna find out I'm broke. You gonna just waste your money, your time, and your energy.
So
Oh,
I bet. Well, you know what's
and
funny? When she did that video, when she went to that, I bet when you went to that hotel, and then you tried to do a Jay Wilson to get a refund back,
mm,
and they go call the police on you. She said, I tried to do exactly what Jay Wilson told me to do, and they was gonna call the police on her.
girl, you should have called that damn hotel at the Mirage and told them and showed them and sent them the video. Spoke to the managers
Right?
of what he had said,
She said they laughed her right up out of there.
so he could lose his comps.
It looks scary, I bet. It looks scary, girl. I was scared for you. I was like, but I know you be packing, so when nobody gonna mess with you.
But this will be something to see if
She said, when
really,
she gonna get it? He said, y'all know one of
girl.
his enemies.
I'm gonna
You know
tell
what he
you.
said? Go
Huh?
ahead. She
No, go
said,
ahead.
y'all know one of his enemies done did that.
One of his enemies.
Talked up to the Mirage or
Like,
whatever.
you his enemy. What you talking about? You his enemy. That's your thing.
She said, when she gonna get that? What you got? She said, when she gonna get it?
You gonna get it tonight. I'm gonna send it to you before you go live.
Are you going live tonight? I mean, did you?
You
I
gotta
hope you gave them. I hope you
you
gave
know
them
his
a
ass gonna
review.
go live. If he
I,
didn't already go live today,
I'll
his
talk about
ass
her.
will be
I'll talk
going
about
live.
iBabe.
I know,
Um.
but he will have gone live and she will have something to talk about.
Uh. So did you rate them, iBabe? Did you give them a bad rating? Did you give them a bad review because of your stay? That's what you should do.
He gonna get in trouble like Lovely Love got in trouble with that damn officer. I still like you, Lovely Love, but that was kind of
That's
dumb.
well, that's what you need to do, iBabe. You need to give them a half a star, 1 star, and write down your experience. And then maybe you'll get some stuff like Jay Wilson got, but you need to let them know you didn't like it and how you was treated.
No, you just get their ass right then and there. You know how you really do it though. I can't give y'all my secrets. I can't give y'all my
Because
secrets. The pastor be trying to
oh,
do.
okay.
Pastor be trying to damn do it. Next time he go to a damn hotel with damn so called Mark. When I know that wasn't Mark.
But maybe if you have to stay there again, you'll get better service because they know that you're one of those people that will put a review out there and you will rate them because they do care about their ratings and their reviews because that's how they get their business. So if you go on there and you tell them how your experience was and how they treated when you tried to share them what your experience was and how it was, and they may. I'm just saying.
Come
I
to
mean, you
think
don't
of
want to
it,
let
I
that go
did.
because then if you let it go, then you go back again and get the same service. Then what you gonna do? You spent your money, and then they're gonna treat you the same way. But you probably should do that, and let them know that you most likely won't be patronizing their place again because of how you were treated and how that room was and all of that.
And white people don't just do that conjured up. I
White
get that
people do
too.
that. White people do that all the time.
Yeah, but only white people don't do that. White black people do that too.
Black people, what?
See, Sister Wilson did it.
I'm just saying that's the way, like if they didn't want to address it when you were there and you need to let them know your experience also while you were there when you brought your concerns and how they just laughed at you and basically almost had you arrested.
I'm gonna go get me another bowl of this spaghetti. This spaghetti. Or whatever
Hey,
I
Sherry
called it. Hey
D.
Sherry D. Yeah, I did
Whether
that.
it was
I
your money, here's
babe.
the thing, I babe, this and that makes it even more because if it wasn't your money and if your company paid for whatever, your company is footing the bill, so that they can lose money that way. You know what I mean? Especially if it's something that your company paid for somebody else, they could, if it was your job, you don't want that to, you know what I mean? They don't want to lose an account with a company because their people treated you that way.
Babe, I did that recently, earlier this year.
But if you're lying,
I
you
had
may not have
stayed.
been
No,
lying. They
no,
don't know
no.
if you
I
was lying.
wasn't lying. I wasn't lying.
I had stayed
Not
at a
you. I'm talking
place.
about. I'm talking to iBay. Thank you.
I'm trying to
I,
give her some advice. I had stayed at a place. I paid a lot, and it wasn't up to my pleasing. So
Mhm.
I got a little comps.
I'm just saying that you can share with your company if you didn't like the room or if the room wasn't up to what you wanted or you asked for another room because something was wrong and they didn't want to give it to you. I mean, if that's what happened, I'm just saying they don't want to lose company accounts because that's their money. Just
Oh
saying.
God.
But you do what you want. I'm just saying if you really didn't like it, might as well express your feelings and let your company know that how the service was as well. As in maybe they'll put you up somewhere better and you won't have to stay there again either.
That happened. Actually, that happened to me when I came here last year for my grandmother's funeral. For real, I ain't tell you
Hmm.
about that.
Mm-mm.
It did. I took pictures.
But did you what was taking the pictures? Did you tell them about it?
Yeah, I got some money back on it too.
Oh, okay.
What was dirty was when I first came in from the airport. They was acting like they didn't even want to give me a room. I was like, not after I paid all this money.
Right.
But
You guys to see the room. It wasn't like what Jay Wilson was describing that happened to him. He had a nice room,
Like
and
if
I
I
was
look
in
at
the suite. I
if
was
I
in
go
the
somewhere,
suite.
right. If I go somewhere and I look at the room, like if I see it online and it looks nice and I pull up and it don't look nothing like it, maybe you're gonna give my money back. You're gonna give my money back.
I was in a sweetest sweet.
I had rooms too. It was my own.
And yeah, I got some money back on that.
Well, good.
But it's been lovely. We having fun listening to these crickets. And I don't know. I mean, y'all gonna have to do better in this sector. I didn't talk about Sean's video because I mean it's just so much. I mean, I really should have talked about it because I really wanted to say something about 5A.
Well, now that you mentioned, I'm gonna say something.
What you
Now,
gonna say?
if these people
Uh-huh.
signed a talent release form or anything that releases, that he or whoever can release information, then there's really not nothing that they can do about it. And I think that there is not nothing they can do because if it was something they could do about it, Jay Wilson would have been on the train trying to stop his image and from being out there like that.
I
But see,
mean,
they
but I
wanted
don't
they
really. I don't. Okay, see, this is why I really wanted to talk. We should have talked earlier when we was talking about this, so I could remember what I had said. But in my opinion, it's clearly a reality show. When people get on a reality show,
his reality show pilot.
it gets bad. It gets bad. Ain't
Right.
nobody just singing Kumbaya. Y'all ain't going on no damn show to be doing singing Kumbaya.
It's
Right.
about what's gonna keep the people watching the drama.
But the thing about it is they signed up with a person that they don't like and don't like them. What did you think was gonna happen?
And then another thing, Fi Babe, when you went, you was trying even before you went, you was trying to boost it like you was gonna be the star of the show. How you gonna be the star of his show? It's his show.
Right. Why would he make you the star of his show anyway?
She was
He don't
thinking
even
that
like
though.
you.
She was
Because
thinking
she's
that she was the
delusional. It's a lot of
star.
people that's delusional. Why would she
She was
think that?
thinking that she was the star.
Mm,
And another thing, this is how I feel. She got another opinion, but this is how I feel.
mhm,
And no, this ain't me taking up for Sean SB or whatever, or Club Chat or whatever. This is how I feel. Bitch, y'all was never friends. But you try. I think in the beginning, I think your ass was really thinking y'all was friends. That's why your ass went and then tried to act like you was the shit and you was what was everybody was gonna be watching for. Cause nobody was watching for you. We was watching for the other people too, not just you.
mhm.
I think
Sherry. So crazy.
you said Five was singing Baby Shark one day, and then the next day was kissing. Hey Mac was kissing SBS. But see, in my opinion, this is how I feel about it. I feel that she overdid it, and then later on, because look, see, I was watching you too behind the scenes. I was a part of your damn Zoom.
Yeah, Sean Brad. Yeah, he was a part of production. He was a part of the production. Conjured Up said, I thought the talent release form agreement was between the CCs and production. Was SB part of production? Yes, he was part of production.
He wasn't really on the show, right?
He was on the show.
He was on it, but like, was he like? hmm,
I don't know what extent, like I don't know if because he was in the intro part explaining the situation. He was on the couch when what's that lady name? Nicole and D Ramsey was going at it. So I don't know if he was like a whole facilitator of the
He was kind of like the
discussions.
I think he was like that.
Ayana Van
What's
Zamp
that,
or whatever.
what's that show that we was just talking about, the Bad Boys Club? I think
Uh
he was
huh.
kind of like that. What's that
Name
guy that Hollywood?
who?
The main guy, the one that was on that Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. What's his name? You know how he stood out when he got on that Bad Boy show.
Rich Lux. Oh, you talking about Christopher Milan or
Christopher.
Milan
Okay, so
Christopher or
that's
whatever his
kind of
name was?
like, I feel like that's kind of like people knew the other characters, but they didn't know them. I mean, we knew a lot of people know of Andrew Caldwell, but Andrew Caldwell was really never a part of that show. He just
Mhm.
was kind of a part of the, what do they call that when it be the first episode, the pilot. He was
No,
kind of like
Andrew
a
was
part of
on.
the pilot.
He was going to be a part of the show, but again, they didn't like him. They was gonna fuck him up, so he left. He
Yeah,
was gonna
but
be a part of the
he
show,
left. He left because
right?
he left. That was on him. And speaking of damn Andrew Caldwell, girl, have y'all been seeing what's going on with damn Messy C? Messy C is in damn jail, y'all.
What?
Do you know Messy C was the one that was about to marry that lady?
Yeah, and she was pregnant. Uh
Got
huh.
her pregnant. He made
And they
some
called
damn
off the
threats
engagement.
recently. He made some threats recently, and they
To
said
who?
it had something. It had some. I don't know if it had something to do with her. I had heard he beat the man's ass, Kurt ass.
The man that he was engaged to?
Yes, and he went to jail
Oh
behind it.
well. Hmm.
But man, yeah, the girl stupid. She
Yeah,
stupid.
he do remind me. He remind me of Uncle Cliff too.
The girl was stupid. Girl, he been gay all his life. He was never gonna change for you. I
Right.
really didn't know who he was when
I
I
think
had
that's how
saw
he
that.
ended. I think that's how he gets the women to sleep with him by trying to act like he, because he got a lot
He
of
was
kids.
so manly. I
He
didn't
got
even
right.
know who he was.
That's what he does to get the women to sleep with him because they ain't gonna sleep with him, and he's effeminate at the way he act when he with that man. When he's with that man, doing all that twerking and shaking his booty. So, and I think that he got her pregnant, was gonna marry her, but he really wanted to be with that man, so that's why he left her.
I think the reason why I, I don't know, but it's kind of like went too far now because
He's not an ugly man,
she's pregnant now, and it's just
right?
like you played with her. You know what I'm saying? But you
Uh-huh.
still stupid though too, because girl, he's on you. He's everywhere on social media,
Hmm.
twirling around and everything, like girling,
Right,
like really out there like that.
right.
So I'm like, how did you not know about who he is or
But
who he was or
he
whatever?
also has a very vengeful, mean side to him. So
Right, and he the
whether
one
you
that
a
had
man
got
or
into
woman.
it. He the
Uh-huh.
one that got into it with damn Andrew Caldwell. Remember
Uh-huh.
when they was at that hotel
Hmm.
and he was the one that Andrew Caldwell was like, "You gonna have your 5 minutes of fame, your
Right,
15 minutes of
right.
fame." I'm
But you
like,
could tell,
"Nigga, you got your 15 minutes. That's
but
all you got."
anybody that mess with him should be able to tell he's not a he he got a very mean streak to him, very
But he was
mean.
so nice to her. See, he wined and dined. He did so much stuff for her. He was really. I don't know if he was really. He said
Right, but
he
he
had
couldn't
turned
keep
his
that
life
up for
over
long.
to
He
God
couldn't
and
keep
all
that
that.
up for long. He couldn't keep that up for long. It was a facade. He was
Girl,
faking.
guess
He
who I
couldn't keep it
saw
up.
today?
Wait a minute. Here's the thing. I need you to stay on subject. You switch subject first before we go to something
Girl,
else.
I just
Let's go
thought
back.
about this.
Listen. Let's go back to the show. Okay, because we didn't even finish talking about that before you got on Missy
Okay,
C.
okay, we can go back to the show, show,
Okay,
show.
thank you.
The show,
Now,
show,
with
show. Let me finish what I was saying. Okay, so I just feel like you should have. I feel like anybody that was on the show. This is my personal opinion, and
mhm,
I should have been thinking the same way. Okay, we're in the beef sector. This is our opportunity, whether it's with big people or not. It's gonna get your name out there regardless. And the fact that you all of y'all was on there, even the ones that don't want to be on there now and all of that, I feel like that's still gonna bring you some type of clout to being on social media in general. Because whoever watches those videos is gonna start wanting to follow you, your brand. You get what I'm saying? So
mhm.
I feel like all of you all that were on there, y'all should have stayed y'all ass on there because it would have been good. Just from the clip that he showed, it was good. I
The
can't wait
production was
for it to
horrible.
out.
The production was horrible,
I
but
mean, but it's a
it could have
first
been
thing. It's a
right.
first time thing for them. I mean, I don't think this
Mhm,
is like something that they did before. This might have been their first really live production. I don't know. I'm
mhm.
just saying.
Well,
But
you know what? It seems as though, I mean, the way that when they had when he did the intro, that he was trying to get people together to squash their issues. That was what he made it seem like it was, right? That's what
right.
he made it seem like it was. However, when the people got there and they actually had to sit there and do the interactions with other people and do their confessionals, maybe they got a certain feeling about it, and they was like
But
they
to
didn't want
be
to have
honest,
nothing to
let
do
me
with
say this,
it. Mhm.
not to cut you off. All those shows do that shit.
Mhm.
They make it seem like, oh, they're gonna be like, just take for instance that show with Tiny and Ti and Monica and Latoya. They
Mhm.
It appeared that they was all real cool with each other, right?
Mhm.
But then they end up falling out with each other. Some
I
of
never
them
watched
did.
the show, so I don't know.
I think some of them did, or they all did. I don't know. I've been hearing stuff, but it's similar. Even with Love and Hip Hop, it's all of those shows got this same type of. They tell
Right.
them one thing in the beginning, and then when they get there,
Mhm.
stuff opens up. Like people get, they shit get exposed.
and
I think
they,
that Five Babe didn't want her image on there because of the supposed reason why she was leaving. Um, but the thing about it is that you knew when you signed up, when you went to do the confessionals and all the shit you was talking and all the stuff you was talking was gonna get out there. So it don't make no sense that why now you feel like, oh, I don't want my image out there, but you knew what it was about when you went. Nobody told you to say that stuff. Nobody told you to act that way. Nobody told you to do any of that. So when you did it because you wanted to. But now you mad at him, and now you want to try to, protect your image. But your image was gonna be out there either way it went. You knew the words came out your mouth. Those actions were you. You did that. He didn't make you do that.
and nobody twisted your arm to make you do that. But the thing
Right.
is, you're in the beef sector. It's already worse shit that happened on beef sector.
But see, the thing about it is that you wanted to be seen so bad that you signed them papers, didn't read nothing, right? Didn't have nobody look it over, or didn't say, hey, I want to say it when you put this out, so what you put out. So you did that. So when you signed that thing, you released everything over to the production. So, but production and yes, they can take things out, but again, things that you say is what you said. They didn't give you no piece of paper to tell you to read this, um,
And
and do this and
let
act
me say
this way.
this: they
Hmm.
spent money, even though you may have not gotten paid. They spent money to make that. That wasn't like free. You get what I'm saying? You all had
Hmm.
to have tickets to get there. They spent money, buku of money. It was a nice amount of money that they spent to make that show
Hmm.
possible, whatever.
Right.
And it's, from what I'm hearing, is not over yet.
Hmm.
But it's just the fact that it takes a lot to put into a show. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And you're just one measly person. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I think, even
Right,
though
Cherry
you
D.
all don't
Right,
get
conjured up.
along, huh?
Hmm. I was saying right to what Conjured Up said and right to what Sherry D said. Conjured Up said she
Even
thought it was going to be huge. She acted that way to get big checks, right? Because who the one that gets spinoffs and who the one that get the most money is the person that act the biggest fool and is the supposed villain of the reality show.
and
So those are the ones that
think,
always get
mhm,
the big checks.
I think you're looking at this the wrong way. I think, even though I don't really like you, I think in the long run, it may benefit you from being on that,
Hmm.
because it does. Those reality shows do benefit those people when they be on those reality shows.
Look at
Take
Chasing.
for instance, Cardi B.
Uh huh.
Nobody would have known who Cardi B was really,
Right.
unless she was on Love and Hip Hop New York. We didn't know. I didn't know her.
But look at Chasing Atlanta, Chasing LA. Those are YouTube reality shows,
And
right?
those people are getting clout. They are
Hmm.
people are following them. They have gotten stuff out of that, being on that, even if they're not getting paid. They're getting something out of that.
Hmm.
It's branding yourself, it's
They're
marketing
getting,
yourself in another
they're
light.
getting, right. They're getting acknowledged. They're getting seen in a bigger way than they would have got than they are when they just had their
And this is not just
Instagrams or YouTube.
the five babe. It's just anybody like Jay Wilson, Nicole Tyler,
Hmm.
Tim Blaine, all of y'all. Even the ones that was invited, y'all should have got in when y'all had the chance. Like, even with me, y'all should have got
Hmm.
in with it. Y'all don't have to get along with a person to be on a show. You get what
But
I'm
they knew
saying?
they didn't get along with them people when they went. That's the thing. They knew that they didn't get along with these people. They knew they didn't like these people. They knew who was coming. They knew all of that when they signed up for it. So they can't act like they didn't know, like they thought they was gonna really go there and leave as friends.
I think it was a good opportunity, and I think in going forward, I think
But they
certain
messed it up.
people,
But
no,
the thing is they
they
messed up
messed
their
it up for
opportunity.
themselves,
Right. They
but
messed up
I
their
think
opportunity.
in the future, whoever he
Hmm.
decides to put on there, if he does more seasons or whatever, I
Hmm.
think it's a good idea to just take that opportunity, run with it. You don't know what you're gonna get from that.
Right. Because I mean,
Somebody might see that show, and
hmm
they might be an actual producer, like big time
hmm
on TV,
network TV or whatever, they might see your character and how you acted, and may want to put you in something else,
But
or
see,
want
the
you to
thing about
audition
it
for something else.
is that he got enough to put out there for a little pilot to pitch, right? Just to pitch. Now the some of the characters may change because now they no longer want to be involved. And I doubt if he asked them to come back because of the shit they said about the show and all that afterwards and the shit that
Right,
they doing now.
and then another thing I just thought about, Issa Rae. Issa Rae started on YouTube. A lot of people start on YouTube. They start and they're small, and then they get
Mhm.
noticed or whatever. She started on YouTube. She had a show. It was called Awkward Something.
Who?
Issa Rae.
Oh yeah,
That
Issa
show.
Rae.
That show was seen by a lot of people. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody from HBO saw it, and that's how she got the Insecure deal.
Mm-hmm.
And she had made a book that was Awkward Girl or something like that. She
Mm-hmm.
made a book that was based on her book or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But just that little recognition that she got from that show got her where she is today. And
Mm-hmm.
it I see so many people, they do things on social media and
Mm-hmm.
they blow up big
But can
because
I'm gonna say this though, and I'm gonna just say this now. Is I could see if somebody picks it up, but it's gonna have to be a change because a lot of a lot of people don't mainstream don't want to see a lot of violence or a lot of this shit that they do in the beef sector. That's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly. That's not the doxing and the talking about kids and the all of that. That's not they not that's not gonna fly. That is
it
not gonna
is
fly
gonna
if they
have to
want to get
change. But you
mainstream.
always
I mean, you could be
it's
a
not
villain and you could talk your shit, but a lot of shit that they do, that's not going in mainstream. That's not going to work. That's not going to be
anytime
accessible.
you
And
do a show,
mhm,
period, you have to do some editing. You have to take
right,
some stuff out, so it's not gonna always be as it was. Like even with him, if it get picked up by a network, they gonna do a lot of changes. They
hmm,
might even take some people off of it that
right,
they're not really interested in.
right. And I'm gonna guarantee you, and I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna add some white folks. It's always got to be some white people in the mix. It can't just be all black.
And they
It's
can't
gonna
be
have to
just
be
no
a
white
white. Oh,
people.
it's gonna have to be another. It's going to have to be a white person or a Hispanic. It's gonna be another racial person in there because they have to do. They gonna have to do that. They are not going to just leave it all black.
Well,
So they gonna change it up.
I think that it was a good opportunity for Babe. I think Fi Babe, Jay Wilson, Nicole, Shelly,
Heidi.
all of y'all. I
Mhm.
don't care if y'all think it was gonna mess up y'all brand. You're already messing up your brand being in the beef sector.
Right.
You cannot leave the beef sector, and in the future,
Right. Conjured up.
people not know that your ass was from the beef sector. They're gonna find out
Mhm.
that you was in the beef sector, and they're gonna judge whether or not they want to work with you or not
Right. But
because
see,
what you did in the beef sector.
right. But what Conjured Up said, if the show turns into a web series or gets picked up by a network, they will go back. But the thing is, their opportunity to go back has passed because they've already done and said so much. They may
Yeah,
not want them on there.
they
Why would
have the
they give them another
greatest.
opportunity after they have tried to say such things about the person and the people, Ty included, and the other people? Why would they give them that opportunity again?
And
No.
when those another thing I want to say, when a lot of times when those shows start off, even
Mhm.
network shows, look at Monique. She took what 50,000. He offered her 50,000 for that role, and Precious or whatever. It don't always be like, oh, you just gonna start off making the big bucks. That ain't how
Mhm.
it work in Hollywood.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta start somewhere to, and all of them actors have they've acted in productions that was low budget,
Mhm.
and now a lot of them are on network TV. and some of them
Mhm.
had to go back to low budget TV because
But
it's
see,
all
here's the right. But here's the thing too. A lot of these people have what they put on their channel, their videos and stuff. Now you know what's out there, right? So if they were to come onto this show acting like, oh, I'm this and I'm so, I'm for the community and I'm this and I'm that, but they said such disparaging things about LGBTQ or lesbians or women or anything like that, it's out there. So then that's going to come back to haunt them as well, right?
so it's not
Because a
just
lot
the
of stuff that
show.
they've done.
It's not just the show.
Mhm.
You all tried to paint this picture that the show was gonna hurt your brand. You hurt your brand being in the beef sector,
Right.
period. So
I'm just saying a lot of the stuff that they put on their community wall, how they talk about all that stuff's gonna come back on you if you go mainstream. So y'all either if y'all trying to get mainstream, y'all may want to change y'all platforms and get rid of that stuff that y'all have because that's not gonna fly because you see people getting canceled because of shit they said 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago.
and
So
we want to know why you left for 2 weeks,
right.
and then
That
you
stuff right.
returned, and now you think you still the queen,
Right.
honey.
I'm just it's
You
just
shouldn't have
that
never left.
she's I don't the number
I
thing
feel
they
like
say
you
is the
shouldn't.
number.
I feel like maybe it was a number thing, but I would have just played it off or whatever. It's like
Right.
that's why sometimes it's better left. Some things are better left unsaid. You shouldn't have offered that information. You put that information out there. Ain't nobody asked you about that information.
Hmm.
But you know,
Hmm.
it is what it is. I mean, you built it back up to 12,000. I mean, you bought some more subscribers, but anyway, it is what it is. But
Right. But
um,
I'm saying the things that they say, the horrible things that they say and that they do. Again, as Conjure Up said, that they'll probably get canceled, and then Sherry D said it could come back to haunt them, and that's true. You all sat up there and y'all want to be famous, but you understand that with fame comes consequences because they're going to look at the stuff that y'all put out there. It is what it is. They're gonna look at your community wall, your uh Instagrams, your Facebooks. They're gonna look at that stuff. And then if it's out there, it's gonna get, they could go to Lipstick Alley and see a lot of stuff that y'all put out there that y'all deleted. It's gonna come back on y'all. So you may want to rethink about how you moving forward if you're trying to build a platform to be a successful platform.
and on that note, I'm leaving. I'm about to go and eat and. Mm, 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 mm,
Right, right,
mm.
right.
No, but I did enjoy myself. I will have my join button up soon. It's like in the process. You know how they YouTube take forever, but I will have that soon. It's not what I want it to be yet, but I'm gonna have that. Definitely, you'll see it next time. But yeah, have a good weekend, and I had fun.
Yeah, it was cool. Thank y'all for coming by. It was cool. Hold on, let me read these last little things. Look at what happened to Kevin Hart. He was canceled from hosting the Oscars because of an old tweet, right? And then, right, to the beef sector is dead end and brand. It is because it's you know what? If it was just stuck as shading, then that would be okay. But the dragging of the kids, the calling people names, the homophobic stuff, the heterophobia stuff that they say about straight people and women, and calling women names and all of that, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work in mainstream. Oh, Sherry D, well, I hope you feel better. I don't know what's going on, but you take care of yourself. All right, y'all. That's all I had to address
Yeah, I pray
those.
for Sherry D. Um,
We're sending love and prayers to you, Sherry.
but it's
I am at least.
I have gotten eaten up again.
Oh
I didn't
no.
know if you wanted nobody to know, so that's why I ain't
Oh
say nothing. Look,
wow.
I ain't a bad
They said
friend.
that lady Lily Love had it too.
She did.
That's what I heard. She was getting over it. So y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all be safe. Wear your mask. What do you say? Wear your mask. Sanitize your hands. Try to stay away from people if you don't know them. Even if you do know them, you gotta be masked up all the time. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Have a great weekend.
Sister Wilson, don't be trying to shade over here,
Don't
okay?
forget to send that stuff to iBird.
Oh, I won't forget.
I got you.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.